Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Infrastructure. After years of neglect by the previous Liberal government, the housing crisis is affecting thousands of individuals and families across our province. Many Ontarians are facing challenges in finding housing that suits their needs. The lack of transit infrastructure is also creating barriers to accessing convenient transit services. That is why our government must implement solutions to address these important concerns in order to unlock our province's full economic potential. There are many economic, social and environmental benefits that can be achieved by increasing the housing supply and bringing housing closer to transit stations, like the Yonge North Subway extension.
Questions.
Speaker, can the minister please explain how our government is addressing Ontario's housing and transit needs in order to build a stronger Ontario?
Member for Brampton West.
Thank you, Speaker, and thank you to the hardworking member from Thornhill for that great question. Mr. Speaker, yes, our government is currently making an unprecedented investment in housing. Mr. Speaker, as we see before our eyes, the population within our province is growing at an outstanding rate, and these people need somewhere to live and ways to get around. Mr. Speaker, our government is aware of these challenges, and if left unchecked, will lead to more issues in the future. That is why we introduced the Transportation for the Future Act that aims to help build more growth transit stations, which in turn will help to generate more housing and mixed-use communities around transit infrastructure. Mr. Speaker, this will result in a more convenient commute across the Greater Golden Horseshoe, while also helping us to meet the goal of getting 1.5 million homes built by 2031. Mr. Speaker, it is one of the ways we're building up Ontario for families in the year ahead.
Supplementary question.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to the parliamentary assistant for his response. While the opposition parties continue to say no, our government knows and understands that housing and transportation are amongst the most important issues facing our communities. Communities that are built around transit infrastructure create an environment that will bring about more options for housing, as well as opportunities for businesses and community services. It is vital that our government continues to pursue all options that will support solutions for housing and job creation. Speaker, can the parliamentary assistant please explain further what actions our government is taking to help improve the lives of Ontarians for generations to come?
Parliamentary assistant, member for Brampton West.
Thank you, Speaker, and thank you to the member from Thornhill once again. Mr. Speaker, our proposed legislation would create a station contribution fee as a new tool to allow municipalities to stimulate the construction of new GO transit stations. Mr. Speaker, this will bring a return of investment that will include accelerated transit expansion as well as vibrant mixed-use communities that will contain much-needed housing. This legislation also seeks to give permission to municipalities to recover costs from funding new GO transit stations. Mr. Speaker, the station contribution fee would be collected until the full station costs are recovered. This will result in a reduction in other development costs. Mr. Speaker, building these transit-oriented communities will lead to more housing, local businesses, investment opportunities, reduced travel times, and will create better connections between regions. Mr. Speaker, and to add to that, there are subway transit-oriented community programs, which has already led to 13 new sites, creating 48,000 new housing units. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Next question, the member for